And let's be honest, right? I'm sure you've seen a lot of comedians in your day. You know, I know I've had my share of audiences, you know? But it didn't last. So I want this to be different, so. We're doing comedy at a church. Like, how's this gonna work out, really? I mean, some people are like, I just came to see this thing explode. What's so amazing about doing comedy at church, when I was a kid, laughing at church was illegal. You couldn't laugh at church. I remember one time laughing at church because this lady was jumping around and her wig fell off. So, that stuff was funny. Her wig fell off and then I laughed, my grandmother would pinch and twist. I can understand a pinch. You gonna twist? That's the devil. Church was the worst. Oh my goodness. Church lasts like 6 hours. Dude on stage is mad at everybody. I can't figure out why he's so angry. 7 years old, I figured out why he was so angry. He was angry because he had some phlegm caught in his throat. So at the end of every sentence, he'd try to get it out. He'd be like, the Lord said, act like you I'm like, Grandma, he need to gargle, Grandma. I'm 7 years old, man. Church lasts 6 hours, too. Then we go in the basement and eat a sandwich and come back up. I'm like, what was that, halftime or something? Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. There's enough black people here. It was always chicken. Why we always gotta eat chicken? Every single time. I know, I had to tell them. I'm sorry, we at church, you know? And tuna. At the end of church, they would ask us, I was like, so you wanna go, after this, we all gonna go to the sister church. I don't even like the brother church. One time I get to church, 7 years old, there's a dead body in the front. It's a funeral. Nobody explains that to a 7-year-old Michael Jr. I'm thinking that's how they roll. Like every 3 weeks or so, they bring a dead body in as an example or something. And the dude on stage yell at everybody in the audience like they the ones that did it. I remember asking my grandmother, I'm looking for some explanation. I'm like, Grandma, what happened to the man in the box? What happened to the man in the box? Her whole explanation was, he in a better place. I'm like, what kind of box did he live in before? And I'm walking to my car and it's getting a little cold, a little dark outside. So I'm thinking, let me hurry up to get to where I need to be. So I start jogging. Then this white lady with her little jogging outfit on came around the corner about 20 feet in front of me. We jogging in the same direction now. Then she looked back. She started jogging faster. So I looked back too. I didn't see anything back there. If a white person's scared of it, Michael Jr. is scared of it too. So I started jogging faster. After she looked back again, she took off in full stride. This time I didn't even look back. I also kicked in the gears. I could have easily passed her up, but I'm thinking, no, I can't just leave this defenseless lady out here by herself. Whoever back there gonna get her. So I yelled up to her, is that as fast as you can run? We were poor. We weren't even poor, we were po. We couldn't afford the other letters, man. We had no money. I was actually being sponsored by a family from Haiti. When you're poor, your creativity excels. Like it really, really excels. I remember I wanted an action figure when I was 10 years old. I wanted an action figure so bad. My birthday came along. My dad hands me a box. I open it up. It's empty. He said, "It's Invisible Man." I was like, "That is awesome." I played with that thing for like 3 weeks, man. So my brother hid it from me.
It's called glasses, brother, glasses. Every single one of you is a very integral part of the body of Christ. The church is a body. Everyone say body. And every single one of you has a very specific role in the body. And with the role that God has given you, he's given you an ability, a talent. And we're going to distinguish between a natural talent that anybody can have and a spiritual gift that only someone who has a spirit has. And the spirit will work through your talent. And so for me, like I can tell stories, but I can tell stories whether I was saved or not. But then the evangelism will come through the stories to get people saved. Okay, so Michael has a gift of comedy, and I always, we always do joke about who's funnier all the time, and we laugh about it, and we just have fun talking about who's funnier.
No, the joke is, are you funny at all? That's the joke, right? It's not who's the funniest, it's yo, you're not funny, and then you say, yo, I am, because you think my kids think you are, but my kids won't admit that you're funny because they're well-trained.
Okay, so
keep going.
We'll go on a little tangent here for a minute. We were at dinner last night. It's the first time I met his kids. His kids think I'm funnier than him, but he told them when they came to dinner last night, do not tell me that.
Dude, really? You think I took time out and told my kids?
They were scared to tell me.
I prepared my kids to lie. I want you to lie to the pastor. You think I did that? No, that stuff is all truth. Then when kids walked in, you like, am I funny? They was like, what's your name? They didn't even know you. They didn't know.
I didn't even say that to them. All I did was look at them and they started laughing.
Exactly.
They were guilty because they knew you would.
Oh, that happens a lot, doesn't it? That happens a lot. All right, come on, man.
I'm trying.
Lesson plan.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Awesome. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 14. It says, oh yeah, we gotta share.
I'm gonna break on my thing. I got it.
Oh, you got a Bible?
Yeah, I got it.
Look at that. See, you got that in the hotel last night. Chapter 12, verse 14 says, for in fact, the body is not one member, but many. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, am I not part of the body? Is it therefore not part of the body? If the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I am not part of the body. Is it therefore not part of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing be? If the whole body were hearing, where would the smelling be? But now God has set the members, each one of them, in the body as he pleased. And if they were all one member, where would the body be? But now indeed there are many members, yet one body. Every single one of you are part of the body. And what's ironic is that the devil will get you looking at another part of the body saying, I want to be that part. That's called jealousy. In other words, you're an eye, you want to be a mouth. Because you think mouths have more fun than eyes. Or you're a mouth and you want to be an ear because you think ears have more fun or whatever it is. And the devil's going to get you distracted from what you already are. And so Michael has a gift of comedy. Now, he can be funny whether he's saved or not, but because he's saved, he's going to use that comedy to introduce people to Christ. And so our encouragement to you today is to start thinking about what your gift is.
We play games. We just made up games. We played this one game called Talk About You. The instructions were to just talk about you. That's all we did. We talked about each other. My friends would talk about me and be like, Michael Jr., you got some big feet. And I was good at this game. I was like, oh yeah, well you so dark skinned. I bet if you ride a motorcycle, you get a ticket for tinted windows. It's hilarious. White people looking for black people, make sure they can laugh. Is it okay? It's okay? You sure? No?